Need to make this thing possible are a USB to PS2 cord. The link will be in the description. I brought this from Amazon. The second thing is a OTH cable. Yeah, OTH cable. The link will be also in the description. Then third, you are going to need a PS2 keyboard. It is also cheap. No, I don't think it's cheap. It costs around 500 Indian rupees, which will be around $5 to $6. Also, a PS2 mouse. And the most important thing is a tablet. Tablet or any device which is old enough so that you can use it. So, let us get started. The first connections are take your OTH cable and your PS2 to USB to PS2 cable and connect them both. Boom. You see they are connected. Now, take one wire, the green wire. This should match with the mouse wire or should be of any color. You can just match them anywhere you want. So let me just join, guys. This is important that in PS2 there are these small spiky things inside. Those are very important and they should match up with these things. And even if one part of the iron nail is broken, then your keyboard or mouse wouldn't work. So be careful and do it slow. Now I've connected both of these wires. As you can see, the flat side matches. The flat side is on only one side. Now the final step is to connect this cord to the charging pin. That is just it. And yeah, it's done. So now, if you open your tablet, you can see this small cursor over here. Yeah. Through your mouse, you can control this. And now let me just go to Google. Open it up. Now, put it like this, sideways. That acts like a computer screen. Keep your mouse here and keep your keyboard. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Keep your keyboard right over here. Now, you can play games whichever you want, like mobile games, like Minecraft, and other sorts of games, like racing games and all, beach buggy racing. Now, I can just control, as you can see. Boom. I can just remove that, type in anything I want. Go to MCPPDL, a site, my favorite site, where, yeah, go down. And yeah, and boom. Oh, I forgot to press enter. Click on them. You can select them and open it. The mouse doesn't work on the tabs, as we all might. Some of you might know, some of you might not know. So this is the screen. It is taking a lot of time to start. I don't know, must be the net. But yeah, now let me just close you. Boom. Over here, go down. There are many games like Granny, even Clash of Clans, as you can see. Let's just open it. Oh. Guys, wait a minute. Boom. And my village has been loaded up. So you can see clearly the cursor right over here, moving the black spot over here, I think. Where did it go? If you touch the screen, the cursor will disappear. So that's another thing. Oh, you see, this is the cursor.
So just like the cursor over here, when you go anywhere you are, you can see that. And yeah, I'm going to attack on a base, build up base. Yeah, because that's good. So now attack. but the only thing is that you cannot zoom. Yeah, that might be a problem, but just explain you this. And as you can see glowing.
So the equipment which you are going to need are a USB cable, a micro USB cable, a 5-volt lithium ion battery, and a portable 5-volt battery charger. So here is the circuit diagram. This is the 5-volt lithium ion battery. It will get connected to the battery input of the charger module. You can see it right over here. So this is the battery plus and the battery minus. There will be micro USB cable connecting to the same pins as the battery. And on the other side there are 2 pins for DC charging. We will connect 2 wires, positive and negative, to the micro USB to the USB cable. Now we are going to solder this component as per this diagram, and I will be back within 5 minutes. Alright guys, so now that the components are soldered, we have to check it out if this thing works or not. So for that, I have got my tablet. We can plug this in over here, and hopefully this turns off. As you can see, it's getting powered. And it is charging. So now let us get it back to the packaging of the product. Alright guys, so now I constructed this model using the 3D pen, and now it is ready. You can see the charging pin. You can put it into any charger, and over here the output pin. You can put this into your tablet, mobile phones, etc. So now we are going to do a live test. So as you can see, here is the plug. Now we are going to put it inside the plug and turn it on. And if it is charging, the LED will be red, and after it is done charging, the LED will turn blue. We will wait for some time for it to charge, and then you will see the results. Alright guys, as you can see, the LED is turned blue. You cannot see it clearly because of the 3D printing, but now it is time for live testing. As you can see, right now I'm going to use a Raspberry Pi and try to power it up. And as you can see, the Raspberry Pi turns on beautifully. This can be used as an emergency power supply if your phone is low on battery and you need to power it up very quickly. And this is very self-efficient. You can carry it in your pocket or in a very small container, and it's turned on. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. So the requirements needed will be a keyboard and a mouse. They both can be wired or Bluetooth. You will need a SD card. I am using a 16 GB SD card with as you can see, it's a 16 GB SD card with 85 MB per second. You can use a better one, a 32 GB, or you can use a 8 GB one, but I prefer 16 GB. You will need a SD card adapter, which will be used to plug in into your laptop or your PC, and you are going to need a Raspberry Pi. I'm using Raspberry Pi 3B. It's not the latest version, Raspberry Pi 3B Plus, nor Raspberry Pi 4, but you can still use both of them. So the first thing we are going to need to install is a SD card formatter. For that, we have to go to this site. The link will be in the description, and we have to just scroll down and select whichever type of PC you have. For example, I have Windows, so I'm going to select for Windows and let it open. Now this is a end user license agreement.
You can read it if you want, or you can just scroll down and click on accept, and as you can see it will start downloading right over here. For me, I'm going to cancel it because I already have it. The second thing will be Balena Etcher. It's a software for flashing OS images into SD cards. So you can just click on download for Windows, or there should be for Mac OS or Linux or Windows, etc. You can just click on download and the download should begin. And the third thing is the OS image, which we are going to use to put into the SD card for the PC. This is Raspbian Buster with desktop and recommended software, which is the highest memory. This is a Raspbian Buster with desktop and Raspbian Buster Lite, which is just the smaller version with less size. But I prefer you downloading this one, Raspbian Buster with desktop, or Raspbian Buster with desktop and recommended software. Both will be okay. Now let us head to our installation process. Alright, now after downloading all the stuff, you have to just plug in your pen drive with the SD card and open the SD card format. Oops. Say yes. And it should come up like this. Select your SD card and click on format. Yes, and it's done. Now open your Balena Etcher. On the first time it's going to take some time, but afterwards it will be fast. Let it open. Okay, so it's going to select your SD card automatically, but make sure it's your SD card only, because sometimes it selects something else. Go to the place where you have saved your OS image. For me, it's on desktop. And open and click on flash. Say yes, and it will start flashing. It will take around 15 to 20 minutes, and I will be back after some time. Alright, now so that it's done, it's time we plug the SD card into the Raspberry Pi and begin the startup process. Right, it's time to plug everything in place. Here comes the mouse cable, the keyboard, the HDMI cable, the audio port, and the most important thing, the SD card into which we flashed the OS file. Then the power supply. Right, the LED is on, which means it is starting to boot up. We are going to head to the monitor and see the results. Alright, it is booting up. It is first boot. It will take some time. Powered by Raspbian. So as you can see, the automatic login, the username is Pi, and the password will be also the Pi, and we will be able to change it after the boot. And the desktop is on. Looks great, looks beautiful. Now let's click on next, and select whichever state, country, language and the time zone. So I'm going to pause this and add all the details, and I will be back on the next screen. Alright, so as you can see, it says setting up language, and now it is asking me if my screen has a black border on it. No, for me it looks perfectly fine. But if your screen has a black border under it, if you are using a screen, then it may show a black border. But for me, there's nothing. So let's click on next, and I have to set up my Wi-Fi. Since I'm not using a LAN wire, I have to type in the password. Next, just type in the password. Sorry. And click on next, and it will start connecting to the network. But if you are using a LAN wire, there may be no problem, and as you can see, it has been connected. Now it will check if there is an update in the software, or if you don't want it to update, you can just click on skip. But I'm making sure it gets on the latest version, so let me click on next. And this will take a long time, because if you don't have a great Wi-Fi, it will take some time. But if you have a slow Wi-Fi or a fast one, the fast one, it may download it instantly, but if it's a low one, then it will take a lot of time. So as you can see, it is telling that it is reading the update list. So I am going to pause the video, and I will be back within 5 minutes. Alright, so now it has fully updated itself, and it is saying that system is up to date. So we can let the Raspberry Pi restart and take another boot. And it's booting up again. Raspberry Pi powered by Raspberry. So it's fully booted up, and this Raspberry Pi Raspbian program. We can do programming for Genie and Python 3. You can use Chromium. Then we can play videos. There's image viewer, accessories, help, preferences, run and shut down. So we can even use Google. There's a file manager and also the terminal. So now that we have connected the speakers, we need to make sure that the audio comes out of the audio pin, because let me show you. If you open YouTube, go to YouTube, open. So the original DuckDuckGo is engine which is for the Raspberry Pi. You can change it in the settings, but for the time being, let it be. Sure. Now let me just open any one of video. And we can see that there's no sound. The sound's not coming. So for that, we need to go and open the terminal and type in sudo raspi/config, and it's going to open another window in which we can control using the up and down arrow keys. We need to go down to advanced options, go to audio and click on force 3.5 mm. and then finish, and now if you go and play the video, the sound should come. Let me just make it the full volume so that you guys
We are
can.
going to make a small
So-
and portable.
We can see that it's working and it's good to go. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, share and subscribe, and I will see you dudes next time.